welcome. Today I'm going to share with you my recipe for drunken noodle soup. And for this recipe you're going to need some rice noodles, and I like to use the wide one. Now these need to be boiled for about 15 minutes until they're nice and al dente before we use them. I have already went ahead and put mine to boil. As you can see in here, it's very nice and pliable. I'm going to leave it in the warm water until I'm ready to use it, and then I'll drain it. You also need 1 chicken breast, bell peppers, red and green onion, tomatoes, garlic, sugar, some chili pepper or bird pepper that you want to cut up really fine. If this will be too spicy for you, then just cut back on how much peppers you put in it. Just cut back on how much peppers you put in this dish. I have some Thai basil. If you can't get Thai basil, I don't suggest you use the other basil. Just omit it. Some mushroom flavored soy sauce, some seasoning sauce, some oyster sauce, and some low sodium chicken broth. Now let's move on onto putting this dish together. To your pot, make sure you have it like on medium heat. You want to add a little bit of sesame oil and some vegetable oil. Now I'll leave the list of ingredients with the measurements down below in the description box. Let your oil heat up. Once it's nice and hot, you're going to add your chicken. We're not adding any salt or anything to this because this dish, because it has oyster sauce and the seasoning and the soy sauce, it's going to be very salty, and that will flavor the chicken. Once your chicken has gotten a nice brown color, add your garlic and your hot pepper. And just let this saute in here for about 2 minutes until the garlic and the peppers are fragrant and soft. Don't let this burn. If you think your heat is too high, you can drop that back to medium low. Okay, so it's been less than 2 minutes, but my garlic and my pepper is nice and fragrant. I'm going to add in my chicken broth. Add your sugar. And now I'm just gonna eyeball these, but as I said, I'll leave the correct list of ingredients down below in the description box. Oyster sauce, your seasoning sauce, and mushroom soy sauce. If you can't get mushroom soy sauce, you can probably use an ordinary soy sauce. Mix. And I'm going to drain my noodles to put it in here. If I didn't mention before, I did not put any salt to boil my noodles. So once you boil these to al dente, when you put it in here, it will be perfect by the time it's finished cooking. Add all of your vegetables. If you want to add some mushrooms in this, you can do that also. Just gonna add a little more water to this, just a pinch. And you just want these to stay in here for about a minute and let those flavors come together. I'm gonna taste it for salt. And the salt is perfect. So this just needs to come up to a boil so all these flavors could come together. And then the last thing we'll do is finish it with our Thai basil leaves. My soup is ready. You want your vegetables to still have a little crunch to it. So the last thing you want to do is add in your Thai basil leaves. And you're going to mix these in just until they wilt. So my soup is ready. I'm gonna dish this out and I'll show you what it looks like. So here you have it, my drunken noodle soup recipe. I hope you guys try this. It's really delicious and flavorful. It probably seems very simple, but it's very tasty. You can even make this with shrimp or beef or pork, whatever you like. And it's a really good dish for hangover. In Thailand, this is what they use for when they have a hangover. They would have the soup the next day. So for you Trinis out there who would lime a lot and have that hangover the next day, I would recommend this. So thank you all for joining me in the kitchen again today, and I will see you all another day with another one of my recipes. Enjoy!